All right, I'm the one not paying attention this time. Oh
Normally me,
man, trying to
Tom.
get
Normally
everything
me.
going. Hey, how's it going? Hey, we got somebody different with us today, Ruff.
Who? That's not Alan. Saw it. What's Cam?
We've got Mike Berticelli. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on? A cheap substitute for camp.
No. Everybody is valued on our little Friday night, whatever we call it.
Well, that's what you go ahead and say that, Ruff. I know the truth on that.
Oh, all right then. I'm just trying to ingratiate myself with some people. I know you've got them all in your pocket, Tone.
Oh yeah,
anyway.
yeah. That's the whole idea of this. So, all right. So, Ruff, how's your week going?
Rough. It's going well. Well, until I remembered that we had to play this, and I've been trying to, because I'm doing quite a big unboxing in deep divey thing into Fields of Fire, because it's blown me away, that thing. So I'm still trying to edit that, and it takes, as you know, Tony, even if it's a half-hour video, it takes hours to edit. Well, it does me hours to edit, especially with this whole thing. Crashed again today, so fingers crossed. And I'm still trying to do little by little Skies Above Britain, but I have to do it in little chunky bits because of the computer. Still trying to chat up Mrs. R for maybe a replacement. But apart from that, it's all going well. Now I've got to do this. I've had no chance to read the rules. Hope Mike, is good at teaching, because it's gobbledygook. But we'll soon see. Apart from that,
as I texted you, I said Mike's a glutton for punishment and is
yes,
willing
that's
to
what I
teach
thought
us.
he must be.
Actually, I see Mike has taught me this. It's been probably a year and a half ago or so.
I played it 2 years ago, and I don't remember that there were cards in it. I don't remember about the command radiuses, so I must have been either drunk or end of the con. I think it was on the Sunday, end of the con, sort of drained. So I don't remember much. I remember playing it and having great fun.
Yeah, so but it'll be fun. Mike's a great teacher. He taught me. It wouldn't take long for him to teach me, so I was appreciative of that.
Yeah.
So but it's one of those things that we're gonna see how it goes. Now, Mike, so this is the 29th, so yeah, yeah, it is Friday night. So real quick, we're gonna say hi to everybody in the chat real quick. So we have Heisenberg. Christoph. We got Camp.
There he is.
I know Jester's going to try to get in here as well. He had to work and he was getting it off at 4. So
yeah.
Paul here every Friday.
Yeah, he's one of our regulars. See, I don't know what, from the land of actors age. Yes.
Yes, Koi. Yep. And then Toddy as well.
Toddy, yeah.
So everybody's in here. So make sure you guys say hi. I'm going to do this. I am currently at.
Can I just interrupt before I forget? Sure. I lost you offline, but are you busy tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah, for the war room.
Oh,
Nate has got a bereavement. He can't make it. We've got the reason is we've got David Lock and Load. Cheers. And
I might be able to do a little bit. I might be able to do half of it tomorrow. We're going to see Pretty Woman in the stage show tomorrow.
I see mine every day.
Oh yeah, I agree. Wow.
Brownie points. Whoa.
There we go.
Brownie points. I need me brownie points.
Yeah, but Simo, Mike is a natural born teacher.
Let me have a think about it. I'm going to drop it in on you. Have a think about it.
Yeah, I'll find out. So
yeah. No hassle if you can't. That's
Oh, by the way, Mitch was.
Oh, thanks.
Mitch was yelling at me. He's like, "You're late," because we got started a little late. I got home a little late. And we got started going. So, but we got Mitch in the house. So, Mitch, good to see you.
Cheeky monkey.
Hey, Mitch, how you doing?
So, I'm kind of trying to set up a little bit here while we're going through this.
I'm trying to as well.
Luckily, Mike's going to do some teaching, so it'll be good.
Hey, Tone.
Yeah.
I took off your wires, and you're hidden. You need to hide all those.
I did hide them.
I can still see them.
Can you see?
I see them.
You see what? I know. I only have so many hidden ones. I've got 1, 2, 3.
They're off the map.
See. Yes, they're control markers. Gotcha.
Okay. I'm looking. I moved them to the right on the white part of the screen on the right side.
Yes.
Oh, I see these.
Oh, do I have to hide the wires? Is that what you're talking about?
All of those you have to hide.
All the wires?
Yeah, because I might run into them. I might walk into them.
All hidden,
Yeah.
all false sightings. Everything, those little counters are all flipped over, hidden.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I moved them over there. You hide them, and you put.
I've got to find out which are the false ones, and if I run into wires or mines and that sort of nonsense.
Yeah,
I see. So the hidden ones are for like to run into that. So how many? Now tell me again, real quick, and we're gonna go through
looking.
this.
I've scrolled down to the bottom of the map. I've still got to do mine. I'll come back on to you guys.
Oh, I'm not worried about it, Ruff. I'm really not worried about it.
I am. I did have a crafty look.
So how many units did you say I get to hide that start hidden on this?
Was
it 5? Because I was looking for it in the scenario and I couldn't find it. So
it's down here in the special rules. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep.
I'm having
drinking some Doom Bar today. People from my side of the pond will know what that is. Probably not a bad supping owl. Not very strong, but a nice flavor.
I feel like I have a lag going on. Siding markers, you have 4.
I can hear you okay, Mike. I can hear you okay. With no lag.
Oh, there we go. Oh, 6 hidden units. There it is. 4 wire, 6 hidden units, and 4 false sightings. Okay. So I can hide 6 units. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is, Mike, if you want to go ahead and we can start working through this.
Have you hidden them?
Get to the screen.
Have you hidden the units that you need?
Not yet. I'm not worried about it right yet. Mike's still got to teach, so you might want to use my units for something. So
well,
I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did lose Mike.
You've pissed him off now.
God, what did I do? Jeez, I'm sorry, Mike. No, he'll be in and back in a moment.
No, I think he's having some internet problems.
Yes, he I think he was lagging a little bit. So
Gareth's in. Hi, Gareth. We've still got to work out what we're taking to PunchCon with me and Tweez, 3 of us. Oh, it's middle of the day, Mitch. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Anyway, that's great. See you. Got to get you on again. Nate is dying to talk to you.
Yeah, Nate really wants to play for sure. So, okay, I hope we're better, Mike. I hope,
So too.
No, he's frozen.
I can never tell when Mike's frozen and when he's not frozen half the time.
That's not very nice. What are you saying?
He doesn't move a whole lot. He doesn't gesticulate like I do. Like literally, I am a gesticulator.
We are teachers. I do this, we're teachers or tutors or enablers of knowledge. Yes.
Well, my soccer game got canceled tomorrow already. We have a flood warning until Monday. We're getting that much rain, so the fields are
too. You know what? I've had the last couple of days had the back door open all day. It's been lovely.
Shut up.
It's still a bit chilly. There's a little bit but there's spring in the air. It's lovely.
Yeah. Well, it's actually not too bad because we didn't have any practice because of the rain. And I have a new team.
What do you call yourself? We only play football when it's raining or snowing. What are you talking about, you wusses?
Well, the field gets tore up too much. Anyways,
of course, it's a football pitch.
Let's get to this. Share screen, and I forgot to do this. I am way off today, so I do apologize for that.
Do you want me to share my screen?
You know what? Yeah, Mike, why don't you go ahead and share your screen, and then you can move around as you need to. I've already turned off center on opponent's moves. So if you want to go ahead and share yours, and then you can move it around as needed.
Okay, I will do that.
Really? Oh, it's been lovely today. Milo the cat's been laying on the grass out the back all day. Lazy sausage.
All right, Mike, if you want to go ahead, I'm going to finish getting my units and stuff all taken care of here. And while so if you want to go ahead and teach, I'll be paying attention while I finish up.
I'm just going to place mine as well. So, inventory. So that's 1, 2. Yeah, I want them there. It's the map edge I've got to be on.
While you guys are going over your setup, I'm going to just go through deployment. Objective place. The objectives have all been placed. US, any hex not along a map edge. German, we talked about you're at the top, the right, and the bottom. You had to split up your units into 3 different groups to come in from 3 different angles.
So what do you suggest, Mike, about if deployment?
I'll get into that when we teach, okay? I'll talk about deployment and I'll give you some ideas about it.
All right, I'll just pop these sort of anywhere then for now, and we can move them before we start.
Because basically what you do is you also have 3 command markers. No, you have 4. So you could, if you wanted to, deploy up to 4 units. So you take them from platoon down to squads. Advantages.
Everything?
Advantages. Okay. If let's say you say, okay, I'm at your top right up here. Let's say you took this one guy here, this one Volks Grenadier right here.
Yeah.
You said, I'm going to deploy him. Then you would just turn him into 3 squads.
Right.
You could do that. You could do that up to 4 times because you have 4 command markers. You may also do that anytime you activate a unit. You can also break them down. So you're not limited to just when you set up. You can also do it while you're playing. If you activate
you have to do it before you do the order, though, don't you? You activate them and then you split them, and then if you're going to move, then you move. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
So
that's about as far as I got with the rules.
That's good. You got it. You got it correct. You can't start in like the machine gun. Can't start here. You have to start on an edge.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I've just this. No, this is on the. Oh, I see. Right. So we'll plop that. See, I don't know what to split up. You see, because
let me give you your victory conditions. That might help your setup. Okay.
Not really, but go ahead.
The German player gains 6 victory points for each of the 4 objectives under their control.
Right, those
lose
hexes, yeah.
And lose it if it reverts back to U.S. control. So as long as you have control, you can get up 6 per. There's 4 of them. So the most you can get in this scenario is 24 victory points. Okay, you control all of them. The U player gains victory points by elimination of German units. So, Ruff, you're going for those victory locations. Tony's kill you. The U.S. gains.
I like that. I'll take that.
I tell you what, Mike, you're breaking up this end a heck of a lot. I'm missing half the end of the words.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not your fault. I know. I'm just saying, you know, you're doing. There used to be a comedian used to do that when he's up, used to a down, and you couldn't stand what aying, you know, that sort of thing.
If you don't get what I'm saying, just ask me to repeat.
Okay, mate.
So the American player will get 3 victory points per vehicle. That's per squad. If it takes out a full platoon, that's 9. 2 victory points per gun, 1 victory point per infantry. Did you hear all that?
Yeah. So it might be best to split up and scatter like little ants across the map.
Maybe. So that's what you're trying to do.
Right.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into. I'm going to do the rest of the setup real quick, but it's been done for us, almost for us. Turn is on turn 9. And sudden death is on turn 13,
right? Which
means that you are guaranteed to get 4. So turn 9, 10, 11, and 12. Those are guaranteed 4 turns. On the 5th turn, which is turn 13, we roll for sudden death. If we roll I believe it is 13 or higher, but I'll make sure when that happens. Either equal to or higher than, I can't remember. If it's higher than the number, if it's that number or lower, it ends. The scenario ends. So you have to roll above it to keep it going. So chances are it could end after 4 turns. If it doesn't, we'll play 13 and move the sudden death to 14. So you're guaranteed at least 4 turns, maybe 5, maybe 6. We'll see.
Right. Can you go over what the numbers mean
Which
on the unit?
I was going to get to that in a while.
Okay. No, whenever you're ready, as long as you're going to do it.
Okay, let's talk about turn structure. You will notice that the pawn, which is right here, is on 10 on the German side, which means you have the first activation, Ruff. You will pick a order from the matrix here. Mm-hmm. You will pay for that initiative, whatever it is. So, for instance, if you took this German sniper, that's a 7, you would pay 7 initiative, and then you would do the sniper and anything below the sniper.
Yeah, right.
Then when you take that, so let's just say you took a move order for 3. Then you have to activate whoever you want to move. It will cost you extra initiative unless you have one of these right here, a command unit, the units that you're activating. The turn that you put these on, you'll see there's a 0 right there. Mm-hmm. It doesn't touch anything extra.
Do you have, sorry, Mike, do you have to put it on a unit when you first?
You do not.
But it has to be.
I will caution you. Put it anywhere on the board you want.
All right.
But let me caution you. If you have a lone command marker here and Tony moves into it, that command marker is gone from the game.
Right.
So be careful what you do with them. Now, when this flips next turn, you'll see it's a 1. Now it costs you 1 extra to activate any units under tactical command. And next turn, it's going to go away back up to the pending, where you won't have access for a full turn. And then the next turn, it'll come back and be available. So it has to cycle through.
Right, gotcha.
When you activate a unit, I'm just going to use your gun right here because you only have 1 of them. You right-click on it and hit activate. It'll turn it over to the white bar side.
Ah, yeah, gotcha.
You know that is activated. Let me turn it back and deactivate it. There's a button for deactivation that you can push. Now, looking at your unit here, I'll go over those numbers you were asking about. You on the far up corner, you see 3 little pips. That means it has 3 squads. It is a platoon. It has all 3 squads in one counter. If you were to deploy this, you would have 3 guns all at 1 pip. Now, numbers will decrease. These attack numbers will get less when you're in platoon form. But your defense usually stays the same. So what you have on top, on the left side, you have direct fire. Black is versus armored. White is soft target, infantry, and guns. So if this gun was to fire at infantry, it's at 18 firepower. Its defense is 12. It's being fired at. You have a 4 in the diamond. That is your rate of fire. Whenever you fire this defensively, like an off fire, this die comes into effect. If you roll a die that number or lower between either one of the die that you throw, then he is and you can't fire him anymore during that.
Sorry,
activation.
Mike. Can you repeat that? You're breaking up again. Sorry, my friend.
The 4 in the diamond is your rate of fire.
Yep.
If you roll a die, either one of your die is 4 this unit, He is spent. You cannot fire him anymore during this activation.
If I throw 4 or less.
4 or less.
Right, gotcha. That's the bit that was cut out. So
Yeah, and that's just on one of the 2 dice. One of the 2 dice.
Yep.
oh, you throw 2 dice.
Yep. This game is you're throwing die 10, 8s, and 6s.
I know
And
there's
you're
a big packet of dice in the box.
Yes, and you're throwing 12s and 20s depending on the situation.
Right, and you'll tell us what one to throw, Mike. I
So
dare say.
let me show you. Let me take one of your rifle units here, Ruff. This guy right here. I'm going to pull him out right here.
Yep, got him.
You will notice that there are little letters on here. That has an L. Your gun up here has an H.
Yeah.
Those are special actions that they can take. The L is light machine guns. So I will get into those in just a second. I just want to flip this over and show you how things are a little bit different on the other side. When you activate them, you'll notice that the rate of fire went away. Now it's your movement points.
Ah, right.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry about that. That was Mrs. R sneezing her head off there. Sorry about that.
Take a look at the 13 right here.
Yep.
That's firepower. The little number's a 3. That's your range that you can fire.
Range, yeah.
At full firepower. So range 3 with this guy, 1, 2, 3.
Range, right? Gotcha. Yeah.
Then you can double that to 4, 5, 6. The 1, 2, 3. You're rolling die 10s.
Yeah.
If you go up to long range, 4, 5, 6. You're rolling 8s. And if you go 3 more out to 9, 8, 7, 8, and 9, you're rolling dice 6s.
I tell you what, this has got some similarities. The turning over, depending on what you're doing with them, I've seen in other games, and this rolling different die for different situations, I think is in that Twilight 2000. I think, where you throw different dice depending on what you're doing. So yes, it's not an unfamiliar concept. Cool.
Good deal. So you triple your range, basically, is as far as you can shoot, but you're going to be shooting on lower dice the further you go out.
Yeah, so less chance of getting a good hit. Yeah.
This light machine gun means you can add 1 to your range, which means it's a 4 now, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, you're on 8s.
That's what the L means, yeah?
8, you're on 8s. So you add 1 to that number and then do your calculations. So with light machine guns, you could go out to 12 away. Does that all make sense?
Yeah, gotcha. Isn't there you have to, for some of those special actions, you have to discard a card or something?
All of them. You must discard one of your asset cards. So to play machine guns or to play heat for your gun, which you won't ever use because Tony doesn't have any armor. So disregard the H. That's to shoot at armor.
He's got a bit of a shock coming then, isn't he?
Yeah. So those are the counters.
Right, gotcha. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and go over a turn structure. You will be activating. You will pick an order, and I'm going to go through these orders for you guys. You will pay the cost and initiative from the order itself, and then you'll pay any additional costs when you activate units. You may drop those command markers anytime you want, anywhere. So you could drop them so it doesn't cost you as much when you're activating your units. You'll pay the cost. You'll do your whatever you choose that you're doing. And then if the cylinder is still on your side, then you can take another action. So you can take multiple actions. When it goes to the other side, then Tony will start to do activations. Now, that doesn't mean Tony can't do anything when it's his turn, because if you activate and start moving, he can op fire at you. If you shoot at him, he can return fire at you. Right. So there's an interesting thing that a lot of tactical games don't have. It's the concept of return fire. So there's op fire. That means when an enemy is moving and it's not your turn, if they're within line of sight and range, you can stop them when they spend movement points to enter a hex. When they're all done with that expenditure and moved in the hex, then you can stop them and say, I'm going to op fire.
Right. Yeah. That's pretty sort of standard op fire rules sort of thing.
And
right.
Everybody that can see them can do it. So multiple units can op fire at you.
Can they only do it once, or can they do it again when they move? Or
they do it after.
If I move and 2 hexes op fire on me, and then if I move again, can those same 2 op fire again?
Yes, they can, unless they rolled their rate of fire. If they rolled their rate of fire, then they're spent and they cannot.
If they're rolling good, if they're rolling hot, they're going to keep firing. Right, gotcha.
Okay, now there's a different thing called return fire. When you shoot at a unit, only one unit may return fire at you. And it does not have to be the unit that you fired at.
Right. Tony, we're used to this with Men of Iron and Great Battles, aren't we?
Yeah, it's always the thing I forget, though, is the return fire part.
Okay, so that's a real important concept.
Yes, definitely. I agree.
Now those are like fire orders when you're shooting at it, moving. There's also melee combat, and I will get into that because it's very different than any other game.
Right.
But before we do that, let's go ahead and go through your orders. So if you'll come up to the order matrix, and are we all set up?
No, because
I am all set up.
What's this stuff on the side, on the right-hand side, Tony? This stuff here.
Well, I think those usually are like where I put hidden units, but since I can hide them, I don't need them.
Tony, do you have some hidden units on the board right now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what you needed to do was take all of your stuff off again, because you're going to have to fool him. These have to go on the board where your hidden units are.
Okay, and then where do I pull the at the same spot? Like, do I flip them like that and be hidden?
Yeah, yes, and then you put them on the hidden units. If you do it now, we're going to know exactly where they are. So
I've scrolled up. I've scrolled up to the order matrix, so I can't see the map.
Okay, then you could just put them on your hidden units, siding up, just like that, Tony.
Okay.
So remember, peeps watching, I just want to say the peeps watching, thank you so much. But this is really a start at ground level, especially for me, how to play this game. So if you're already familiar with it, just please bear with us. It's for my benefit, or for anybody else that's watching that hasn't got a clue. So thank you.
Correct. Let's go ahead and look at the order matrix. You will notice orders are different than in different spots than the U.S. I'm going to start at the top, the 10.
That's weird. Yeah,
that's weird. Divisional support. No, it isn't. It actually tailors how the fighting side really were.
No, I'm saying it's very clever. It's been thought out. It's weird in the respect that it's an unusual thing not to have them the same, but it's tailored to the Americans or the Germans, isn't it?
Exactly right. Like the Americans, they rally really good. Look, they rally on a 3.
Yeah, down at 3. Yeah,
on a 4. But the big thing is this support, because the U.S. had so much support. So divisional support Americans get to draw 4 asset cards. The Germans only 3.
Right.
Now let's look at the 9. That's 2 assets for regimental support for the Germans, but that's a sniper for the Americans. So the sniper is really hard to hit for the Americans. Then regimental support's only 8, cost you 9 as Germans, and he's getting 3 to your 2 cards.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Yeah. It's
your battalion, you get 1. At 8, his battalion is 6, and he gets 2.
So what year is this? Oh, it's 44, right? So they're coming. Yes, the Americans are starting to.
This is basically right after Normandy, pretty much.
So they're starting to get a bit better. The old Americans.
So I'm going to go back up to the 9 and talk about snipers. The way and everything's written on each of these. If you can't remember, just look at this matrix. The sniper says flip the sniper marker to the U.S. side, then perform any one other than divisional support, which is above. So you do anything below sniper.
Oh, so they get two bites for that order. They get 2 bites. So they don't not only twist their sniper, but they can do something below as well.
Exactly.
Blimey.
Now that's the only one that works on. For you, Ruff, that's a 7. You could do the sniper on a 7.
Oh, so I get a better deal. On that.
And anything below it. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's how sniper works. We talk about the cards. Let's do assault. American has assault. That is when you can move and fire on the same activation. So if you do an assault, your printed speed is halved. Most of your ground troops go 6, so they would go 3. And you may spend 1 movement point to fire once. Only once. And you're a D. Anytime you see this -1D, that means you've gone from 10s down to 8s. You subtract 1 from your die that you're throwing. Okay? And you'll also see under assault melee vehicle only. This is the only way you enter melee with vehicles. You must do an assault. Advance. So I'm going down to 6. German side, advance.
Yeah.
This is like every other one. Move 1 hex, you cannot be op fired at. And you don't.
Right.
You can go into terrain as long as it's if it's not impassable, you can enter. You'll also notice melee infantry. This is what you must do to get into melee. You must do an advance order. So American assault for 5, advance 5, assault, did it, move, just like it says. You're going to use your full movement and move. The enemy can fire at you. Rally, German rally 4. You activate your troops and then you throw a die. You start with 10s. Look at so base 2d10 and look at parentheses. +1 die if you're in cover. So now you're up to 12s. +1 die with a command mark.
Oh, I see. It's not add another die. It's go up 1 level of die.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, and we have rally move. This is where you're going to find. And then assets. Play an asset card. You guys should have some cards in your hand, and it should go German assets and American assets. No, it's the
yeah, it is. Yep, it's German assets and U.S. assets.
Yeah, I've got 3 cards in my hand.
Yep,
exactly.
I've got the fake card.
You have the fake card, which means if the cylinder is on 0, you get to activate. If you're tied victory points at the end, you win.
Now, Ruff, you need to for the asset cards, we need to draw random ones too. But sorry to interrupt, Mike.
Yes, you do. Now, the other thing you could use this card for is you may or make your opponent re-roll any die. So if you shoot, you don't like your outcome, you can give your opponent the command card, the fate card, and re-roll your dice. Now you may do really great. He may give it right back to you and make you re-roll again, and this would go back and forth until someone doesn't give it up. But you can always make an opponent re-roll.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you will notice on your assets, you have it rough. You have cards, asset cards that say play as an order, right? As you read it, it says order or it says reaction on it.
Yeah.
Maybe Tony's the same.
Yeah, I have reaction and
So the way those works are the orders, you must spend this bottom one asset and pay 1 and then play it. Do what it says. If it's a reaction, it doesn't cost you anything and you can play it anytime you want. Anytime during a game turn. If you both want to play at the same time, then the non-active player gets to go first and play his, and then the active player.
So orders always cost 1.
No, orders always cost at least 1.
Where's that cost on the card?
It's on the matrix.
No, it's on the matrix, right here. 1 to play an asset card, the very bottom of it.
Oh, because it's at the bottom, right? Okay.
Yep. And remember, Ruff, you can pay anything to do anything below what you pay.
Yep, I remember that. I remember that from 2 years ago. Yeah.
So technically, you could pay 10 to actually play an asset card if you really, really wanted to.
And I have done it. So
if it's a good asset card and you really need it, it may be worth it.
So this whole sub game here of the playing of the order matrix, don't get sucked into a lot of first time players go, oh, I got to play the lowest one so I can have as many moves as I can, or orders as I can. That's not always the best play for you. Like sometimes it's good to deny something your enemy really needs, and maybe he only has 1 shot at getting it because it's high, maybe it's an 8 or a 7 and he really needs it, and you just play it and take it away from him. Yeah. So he doesn't have the opportunity to get it. So really think about using this matrix other than just going as low as I possibly can to get as many actions as I can, because it could be very powerful when you deny your opponent. We talked about that. Let's talk about melee. This is really important and it's very different. So I want you guys to really understand this. So you saw an advance get you into melee combat, right?
Yeah.
Melee combat is not automatic like other games. In other words, just because you went into a hex and there's a possibility of combat there, you have to take another order and do a fire order. So you could move into somebody and they don't take a fire and you don't take a fire. You're just stuck there until you start shooting at each other, and you've got to do fire orders for that.
So you play 2 orders. You advance and then fire.
Or you advance, you jump in there, but you moved it over to your opponent. Now he gets the first shot at you advancing in. Right?
So that's different to an assault.
If you really want to advance and shoot, you'd like to advance and still have an order left so you can get the first shot off.
Right, I see. And that's different to an assault.
Yeah, because an assault is a move and fire, not a melee. You can't move in on an assault.
So assault is adjacent hexes.
No, an assault advances the adjacent hex. An assault, half your speed, you can fire once, and you do enter melee with vehicles. So if you want to drive your tank into one of his infantry units, you got to do it with an assault.
Right, gotcha. Otherwise, if it's leg units, it's melee.
It's advance into melee. That's an advance order with infantry. Now, I want you to open up the PACs and look at the melee table. This is it works completely It works completely different than normal fire, right? You're not throwing defense dives and all that. You just cross-reference who's attacking and what they're attacking, and then they have a number they need to achieve. And if they do, they put a hit on you.
So
Now,
the two tables depending on who fires first. Is that right?
right? No, who's firing? Who's firing? If the Germans are firing, you're using the left table. If the Americans are firing, they're using the right table. There's no defensive throws in here.
Oh shit, we got crocodiles. Nice.
Yeah, they're crocodiles. Okay, so does that make sense?
Higher than that number, correct? Not lower, higher than the number.
Yes, you need to roll that number or higher to get a hit. And it's over here on the right.
Why a crocodile versus a crew is a 3, because they were flamethrower. They're basically tank flamethrowers.
Yes, they're hideous. I'm going to get some sort of war crime going on you if you start using them. All right. Dear, oh dear, that's not the Geneva Convention.
It's time to. How about you guys grab your assets that you need? So let me pull up the thing and tell you what you need to pull. In your asset window, you have a draw button. You can draw. US, you get one random.
Yep, I got that one already.
That includes the 3 we've got as well, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, so
right.
You get 3. Ruff, you get 3 random.
3. Okay, extra 3. So I have 6. Right, let me have a look. 1,
and now
2.
Let's go ahead and seed the matrix. Tony, you want to do the first 5, and Ruff, you do the next 5? It's right.
Well, can you
right
just
here.
Look?
You want me to do it? Oh, there you go.
No, I got it. 2,
okay.
3, 4, 5. Okay, Ruff, you go ahead and click that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5.
Holy moly!
Huh?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing 1. Hang on, don't do it again. It's on one of these.
Is it got under one of the cubes?
I think they're supposed to be
right here. Holy moly, look at that. There you go. That's what you guys are playing with.
I forgot. I thought I remembered it was like there was 1 cube for each one. I forgot you actually roll for each one.
That's only the first, I think, scenario 0. You put 1 in each one, and then after that you randomize some of them. These are all randomized.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so deploying. Does anybody want to deploy anything?
Well, I need a bit of help because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing here. I've got some stuff at the bottom, stuff on the right-hand side, and some stuff which I need to move, but I don't know what's best what. This has only got a movement, but
I did deploy one group.
So let's talk about the terrain so you know what you're looking at, Ruff.
Yeah.
So the green is actually a level below.
Yeah, that helps me. That helps me know at all. The darker shade is a dip. Yeah.
Yes, the darker shade is the dip.
That's better. Right. Okay.
So anything up here is the dip.
The darker shade, and this is the lighter shade. The lighter shade here. Yeah. So
yes,
I can see the different shade. What color they are, I haven't a clue.
Got it. So the if a unit was here, it could see all down into here. So Ruff, right now you can see to that hex, but you cannot see past it.
Yeah, and what about this stuff here? This is woods, so I can't see here. Yeah.
Yeah, that is woods. This is bocage.
Yeah.
That's pretty nasty. It's hard.
I can fire through that.
Building.
All right, Mike, we just lost you real quick there.
Yeah.
This pattern.
Very frustrating. Tinternet.
And that's it for terrain. So remember, Tony, there's a plateau effect if you want to move anybody. Like this guy is great, but can't see past that because that's at the same level as he is. Can't see past that.
Yeah, I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm good.
Okay, sounds good. This wasp down here, is that the way you want it to face?
No. I've got to turn it. Hold on. Let me. How do we do that? I'll rotate counterclockwise, anti-clockwise. For goodness sake!
You got it. Counterclockwise.
Get out of here. I don't speak American.
This is an American game.
I got told off. I know it is, and that's anti-clockwise for us. I got told off for calling them ring bound. The fields of fire in a nice way. They're having a joke with me. They said,
"Oh, you mean the spiral bound?"
Yeah, I said ring bound, and I got a comment saying, "Oh, it's spiral bound, Ruff. Speak American." So, which I thought was quite funny.
If you guys would look at your PACs real quick and go to the first PAC, in the middle there, you can see your firing arc, Ruff. The dark gray, real dark gray.
Yep, got it. Yep, that's the front fire arc, and the lighter gray is the flank. Right.
Yep. And you have a restricted unit here. In the top right corner of your unit, your WASP unit, it has a triangle, which means if you fire outside of your front,
yes, that's right. Remember that.
It's going to hurt you dice-wise.
Tanks and things. I mean, even that's got a triangle because it's a sort of stoogie thing, a tank buster, or motorized artillery. It can only fire forward, can't it?
Yeah, and you'll notice that its firepower is a 16 against infantry, only 11 against it is made to shoot at infantry.
There we go. That's why it's on the map. Watch out, Tony. You have your crocodiles. I've got me what they call it. Yeah, the wasp. Yes.
That looks like wispy to me, but hey,
Yeah.
Waspy.
All right. I think we're ready.
I need to look now. I just want to this 15 centimeter gun needs to turn.
Yeah, it needs to be facing. You probably want to face it along the road so you can use road movement, I would think. Because when you move into the hex that you're facing, then you get a free 1 hex pivot.
So we're moving against hex sides, aren't we? If I remember rightly, with this game. Hex sides are the
Yes. All right, Ruff. What would you like to do?
Well, I haven't. What's the word for splitting them up? I haven't split anything up yet. I don't know.
Deploy.
I haven't deployed anything yet.
Now, Mike, do I flip over one of the commands thing over here because I deployed one, or
one of the command things? No,
like you were talking about up on the
what?
Roof.
You flip over what, Tony?
Oh, don't you start fading in and out, Tone.
The siding markers, Tony. Did we lose them? Hello. Anybody out there?
I'm here.
We lost Tony for a bit.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm back.
We're having a bit of trouble tonight, boys and girls, so do apologize.
Okay, so I was talking about, and I can't even
siding mark.
I have to get back in. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, Hexy and Waldy Robes are turned up. Hi, guys.
I saw Wardrobe's name on the playtester for this.
Oh, yeah, I see. Right, so you should be an expert. And Magnus, good to see you.
Okay, I'm back here. So basically, I am talking about these guys up here. What are these available commands? You were talking about that for me to deploy.
No. Okay. You may deploy as many units as you have command markers. That's all it was saying.
Oh, that's why you were referring to that. Okay, got it.
And you can choose 3 of your units and deploy them.
Okay, I'm good then. I just deployed one of my units
Do
into
I-
3
okay.
squads, but yes.
What do you reckon, Mike? Do I need to deploy anything?
It depends on your strategy. I mean, if you're going to overwhelm
Strategy, he says. Leroy Jenkins. That's my strategy.
There you go. I mean, like I
he's
said,
only got. There's only a squad there, and I've got a platoon there, so I don't really want to. Maybe I don't know. Oh, he's something. There's something hidden there. Maybe keep that as a squad.
you may also deploy when you activate them, so you can make that decision. You're going to get the first activation, so you can just wait and see.
And see what he does.
Oh, I'm gonna wait for you, Ruff.
Oh, jeez.
You're the Leroy Jenkins of this one.
All right. Dude. Okay, I see why you've given me the Germans then.
And just to let you know, the Americans have the sniper, and the Americans have air support. Now, there's also one more very important thing that's different in this one than the original. The American have, because of their air superiority, they can spot differently than the Germans. Normally, and this does apply to both sides. Whenever you want to fire like one of your assets and use artillery, it's going to tell you that you have to be in line of sight of a command unit, around command units. The Germans all the time. It also applies to the Americans if you want to sight that way. But the other way that the Americans can do it is if they have air support, it's on their side, which it is to start this scenario, they may drop a spawning round anywhere on the map. It does not have to be in line of sight of anything. They're using airplanes to sight. So it behooves the Germans to get that air support flipped so he can't be just dropping artillery all over the place whenever he wants.
Oh, I know Ruff would have done that too. So
yes. That's a big difference in this module, this rendition of the game. All right, Ruff, pick a order that you want to do, and then we'll start doing.
Right. Let's pick. So where's his sniper?
There are no. Okay.
There are no sniper counters. It could be anywhere. Right. That's what you're saying.
Look at the top left by the time track. It'll say sniper and who owns it. Now
he's got it. Yeah.
Now snipers are not necessarily snipers, right? It could be lack of ammunition. It could, because what's going to happen is whoever has a sniper at the end of the turn gets to roll a die, and if they can roll a number equal to or less than the opponent's command markers on the field, then they get a hit. Then what happens is the guy who got shot from the sniper either reduces your command radius by 1, or you get rid of one of your command counters from the game. You both are starting, if you look at the middle right, your command radius is 3 for both of you. So every command marker has a radius of 3 hexes that command can affect. So in other words, if you dropped one here, Ruff, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, all be within that command. You dropped one here or here, same thing, or any of them, they would all be in command. And then down here, you could drop one here, and they would all be in that command. You'd be using 3 of your 4, which you might have to do because you're spread out.
I've got to, because that's how I've been told to set up. Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
not necessarily. Somebody,
I mean, not necessarily. All these guys you put on the left-hand top, you could have put them on the right-hand top, and then you would have been a lot closer to each other. Maybe you wouldn't have to. You could pile a bunch into one hex. So
Yeah.
it all depends on how you set yourself up.
Yeah, no, he's got quite a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, well, keep it like that. I'm going to have to use 3 commands. So I put them down now, do I?
No, what you're going to do is you're going to choose the command that you want to do. What do you want to do? You want to fire? You want to move? You want to assault? And those are kind of stuff that you could do right now.
Fire. So I can't. Well, I can't see a lot.
What can you see? What can you see? You can see here and here.
Well, he's behind that hedgerow and behind the woods.
Yeah, but you can see him and shoot at him.
Who with?
Here, here, here.
Oh, I see. Now, how does the line of sight work in this game?
Center dot to center dot. If it touches any part of the actual terrain, then it's affected.
So I don't think that one can see that one because it will clip the.
No, you can see past that.
You just take a hindrance on that.
That doesn't block line of sight.
This is why, this is what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. So I can hit it if I take a hindrance.
Come over to the PAC real quick.
Yeah, Ruff. I see Bocage. It says hinder 5.
Yes, which means if you roll a 5 or less, it's an automatic miss.
And that's on a D what?
But look at the cover. Plus bog check if that's for vehicles moving through it. So if you move through one of those, you could bog. And then or it's for cover versus direct fire across the head side. So in that case, let's say you fired this guy here into here.
That's
when you roll the dice, if either one of them were a 5, well, he's up against it. So hinder doesn't matter. If this guy was back here, then you could fire at it, but then that 5 would come into effect, the hinder. Either die rolls 5 or less, no good. But since he's up against it, you would just shoot into it, and he's got a cover of 4, which is higher than his cover of 3 on his entrenchment. So the hedgerow's giving him better cover, but if it gets shot from a different direction, he'll be using his entrenchment.
So being up against the hedgerow isn't a great thing because you just fire into the hedgerow and you don't get as much cover as if he was a hex away.
Right. But then it's not good for him. If he shoots at you, it doesn't hurt him being up against it.
Yeah.
And he's got the cover for it.
Now, these sightings here, can I fire? I can fire at them, can't I?
You can. You can also read your assets. You can read your asset cards. Right? If you have anything in there that is, while I'm thinking about this, where I told you about the airplane spotter for the Americans, that only applies, Tony, if your card says battery on it. Like conduct, artillery, barrage.
Barrage.
If it says the word barrage, you can use your airplane. If it doesn't, you cannot. There are some mortar cards that do not say barrage. It doesn't work with those.
Okay, got it.
So you can read some of maybe the stuff that you have card-wise, and if anything possibly fires smoke, that could help you advance under cover, right? The cover is smoke.
Yeah.
So make sure that both of you read all your cards so you know what's going on. Some of that stuff is very interesting. You have some very interesting in there. I'm looking at the bottom right-hand corner. Read that very closely, all of it. That could help you.
The bottom right-hand corner.
Yep, bottom right. Read that
Of
whole
what?
thing.
Of the card.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the bottom right-hand corner. It's just a picture, and then
Your bottom right-hand card.
oh, my bottom right-hand card. You're having a crafty look at my cards, right?
I am. So I'm controlling the solo player, so I can
So
help you guys.
no, that's great. I don't. I'm joking, of course. So it says bottom right.
Don't read it. Don't read it out loud.
So
we're all friends here, Mike.
yeah. If you play this card, you
automatically
Americans give up. That's great. So I'll just play that, do I?
That's a great card. It's the best card in the game.
Yeah. That's to do with if I do a fire action, maybe that might be handy. I was thinking,
especially the last paragraph of it.
You mean B?
Let me look again. I gotta look at it again here. Yes.
So add, yeah. I did do.
Yep.
Is an entrenchment classed as one of them?
It says exactly. I don't want to give it away.
Is the F word the same as the E word?
It is. Hang on just a second. I'm going to look at the PAC right
if
here.
You're looking at a fortification. Fortification is, if that's the word you're looking at.
No, it's a shorter word, and it's normally used as an insult. Yes, it's
Fortifications are in the playbook. Fortifications are bunkers, entrenchments, mines, pillboxes, roadblocks, wires.
Okay.
Because that's all. Those are all under fortifications.
Right. That's. I think that. I don't think it's anything to do with the card I've got, but it's. Thank you, Tony. Right. So. So what do we do? We do the order first.
You do your order first. What do you want to?
Now then, what do we do? What's he going to be doing now?
So you have to take the order cube of the one you want to do. And well, you don't take it. Yeah.
Well, tell me what order you want to do.
Well, I was going to do 7, so he can't do his sniper and then do a fire. Or is that
his sniper? His sniper is a 9.
Oh, it's a 9. So that's
listen,
a bit much. That's a bit rich.
Listen, if you're going to move or fire, take the 3.
Take it as is, yeah. So I'm going to take
that
the
way
3.
You get more activations before.
Right. Okay. So where do we put the cubie?
If you right click it,
I'm going to show you. Hold on. Don't right click anything. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Fire or move?
Okay, sir.
What do you want to do? Fire or
I'm
move?
going to do move 3.
So just put it right here by the move. That reminds you that you're doing a move order.
Right. And do I move my initiative down 3?
Yes,
1,
you do.
2, 3.
Now, who are you going to activate? And you may drop command markers at this time to help you with your activation. So, in other words, I'm just going to do one for you, just to show you what that means.
Yeah.
Let's say you decided you wanted to take this marker right here, and you wanted to put it on this rifle unit right there. So you're going to do that. I'm going to move it to the side, and you want to activate all of these guys. And I would go activate.
And it doesn't cost me any extra because it's on the 0.
Exactly.
Right.
Who else would you like to? If that's good, we'll keep it. If you want to change it, change it. Who else do you want to activate?
We'll activate these peeps down. Oh, it doesn't scroll, does it? Hold on. We'll activate I'll put that on there, and we'll activate where are we? Activate Bop. There we go. Oh,
Do you want to activate the guy underneath him?
Yeah,
Double
I
click.
thought it did it automatically, so I thought I
There you
highlighted
go.
it. There we are. Right.
Anybody else who you'd like to activate?
Now, what's this? 1712. What's VG mean?
Volt
Is that
Grenadiers.
That's the unit. Right. Okay. It's the People's Grenadiers. Right. Okay.
Volts Grenadiers.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's. Pop him there, and well. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, I'm pushing the wrong bloody thing here. There we are. And activate those. No, I'm not going to activate.
Now, even if you activate them, you don't have to move them.
Right. Okay. There we go. That's everybody activated. Now what?
Move.
Oh, I see. Right. So 6. What we got here? 6 and 5.
Machine guns 5. Units are 6.
Yeah. So easy for you to say, Mike. You've been playing this for God knows how. This is my first time.
Yeah.
Right.
Your wasp was a
3.
No. Let me tell you about the siding markers, Ruff.
About the what?
To have the siding markers, the little markers with the question mark, have the 13 on them.
Oh, I got them. Yeah. Yeah. Sightings. Yep.
You don't know what's underneath there. If you get adjacent to one, Tony has to flip it. If you shoot at it, it has a defense of 13. If you get a hit on it, he has to remove it and show you what's there.
Right.
Now, there are no mines in this. You don't have to worry about that. But there are roadblocks, false sightings, hidden units underneath them, and wire.
Okay, so what's this? We're going through the woods. Leg is 2, so that's 2.
Tony,
4.
you need to give Tony opportunity to shoot.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 2.
Nope, go ahead.
4.
Okay, stop. So I am going to opportunity fire.
Okay.
Oh, really?
So do I flip it over to activate it then first?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I activate it.
Which one? Which one? Right.
Now, Tony, you have a choice here. If
Okay.
you put your command marker within range, then it won't cost you any initiative.
That sounds good.
Okay, where do you want to drop one of your?
Oh, I see that. Because he's doing op fire, he can now place his command.
Right
thing.
there.
Right.
Like if you placed it here, you would have this guy, this guy, and this guy, and this, and this.
That's enough, Mike. That's enough. I think you've given him enough there. Thank you.
That's a great place to put it.
Yeah.
All right. So this
that makes sense.
Anything. So let's go ahead and go through a fire and how it works.
Tony, yeah, that's why I wanted to do it. So we could get into it.
At least we're giving how the game works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
no,
you have 60.
Cool. No, joking apart, this is cool. It's very unusual. I've not played it for 2 years, and I think it's changed since I've played it with some.
No, not really. Not really.
I must have just been out of it then. When I played it at PunchCon.
You have a 16 firepower, 3 range. So what's your range?
Range is that 3? That's 3, right?
1, 2, 3. So you're rolling D10s. That's the orange one. So you roll.
What do I get for cover in the woods? Anything?
Well, we'll get to that when it's your turn to roll.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
Go
So
ahead,
what's Tony?
Roll.
Hold on. What's Tony rolling for? He's got a power of 16.
At a range of 3.
So he's dead on. So he's rolling
10s.
Is it always start with 10s?
Always start at 10s, and you work your way up or down.
And what's he looking for hit wise?
High numbers are good. He rolled
I got a 13.
Oh,
13
God.
and 13 and 16.
So what are we looking on now?
29.
So
Tony,
you add your power to the die roll, and I put it in the chat there for 29.
Oh, yeah. So,
hold on. I'm lost now. So what we doing?
He rolled a 13.
Yeah. What is there a table to look up or what?
No.
Ah, right. Okay, didn't know that.
He rolled the 13. He added it to his firepower of 16, which comes up to 29.
Right, gotcha.
Now you're going to roll your defense.
Aha.
You have a 10 plus the die roll plus your cover. What's your cover in wood?
Cover in. Oh, hold on. Cover in woods. If I can find the thing. There we are. Cover in woods for leg unit. Cover is 2. Well, just 2, isn't it? For
just 2. So basically, you're a 12. That puts your 10 up to a 12. So you're rolling you have 12. You're rolling 2 dice. You got to match 29.
So I'm gonna roll 2 d10s. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Here we go. That's 15.
15 and 12 is 27. You missed it by 2.
Oh, so he got 29. So he hit me by 2. Yes.
Yes. So right click on your unit.
Oh, that's it. Is it?
That's it. And apply hit marker.
And these are drawn randomly, aren't they?
They are.
Right.
Okay. So you're shaken, which means that you can still continue to move if you'd like. We will see. Some of these will come out and they'll have like an F and an M in a circle, which means if it's an F, you cannot fire.
Right. Oh, I thought that's what you said out loud when you got one.
Yeah.
M and an F. Anyway.
Exactly.
Grow up, Ruff. What's the 6 for?
That is the number you need to roll or higher to rally him if you do a rally order.
To get rid of that hit marker, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, right.
If you're done, turn him over, deactivate it. If you're going to continue moving.
Can I carry on moving now, or do I?
You can continue moving because there's no restrictions on the counter stopping you from moving.
But he can hit me again.
Yes, he could shoot at you again. Oh, I'm sorry, Tony. I told you wrong on something. Hang on just a second. Flip your guy, unactivate him, Tony. You weren't supposed to activate him. Let's see if your numbers change.
Oh, deactivate. There we go.
Deactivate. So you're still 16-3,
but
16, you have a 4 rate of fire. You did not roll a 4, so he's still eligible to continue to fire. All right, Ruff, what do you want to do? You want to keep moving, or are you done with him?
Now, if I get another hit,
then one of your squads is dead, and this counter will be put on one of your 2 remaining squads. You're going to break down into squads. One will be dead. You'll have 2 left, and one of them will have this hit marker.
Do you think it's? I want to see what this is. You see?
Well, go for it.
Okay, let's move again, and he's going to fire again. So that's 6.
And yes, I will fire again.
Now you're going through 2. You're going through 2 lots of woods.
Before you do that, Tony, you have to show what's underneath that sliding marker.
Oh.
Oh, false sighting. Oh, he gave some cover there. So we just
Get.
don't want them both. Do this. Okay, go like that. Come over here. There. Well, now you know what it is. Nothing. There's just an entrenchment sitting there for you.
So can he shoot me through 2 lots of wood hexes though?
Well, let's see if it touches this one. You guys there's a line of sight tool up here. Click on that. Go to here. To here. And that looks.
I think it does. But then I would say that.
It's very close.
Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in.
And it looks like I don't know.
I think it does barely. But then I would say that.
You could also flip a coin, odd, even. Roll 1 die, odd, even.
Yep, here we go. I'll roll 1d20. There's a 1d20 up here. So
yeah, do that. Yeah, good call.
It's odd. We didn't call it. Shoot.
Oh, jeez.
Call it.
All right. So odd, even. Odd, it's good. My shot's good. Or if it hits odd, it hits. Even it doesn't hit.
Roughly's an even.
It's even.
So that's block, Tony. You can't take that shot. You want to shoot with anything else?
Let's see here.
You can with this one for sure. Now, if come on, you can with that one for sure. This will get in the way, which will mean that it is a hindrance of 5.
Mm-hmm.
But you can take that shot, or you risk rolling your rate of fire. Then you also have other guys moving. So I don't know.
Okay. I can actually fire with this. Oh my God. Come on, jeez. My monitor, my keyboard does not want.
It's all going a bit pear-shaped tonight, isn't it? Pete Tong with
that one, yes.
Yeah.
That one.
Did you put a line of sight on it?
Yeah, it does not hit any.
I think he's good on that one. Yeah, I think he's good.
Oh, you're good there if you want to take that shot.
Yeah, we're going to do that. So this one's going to.
All right, it's a 16 plus a 10. 2 10s and a 16.
Yep. So here we go. Oh! 19 plus 16 is 35.
There you go, Ruff. Beat that. You can't.
Right.
No reason to even roll. You can't beat it.
I can't beat it. So that's 2d10s. That's 20 plus the 10 is 30. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and plus 2 is 33 for the woods. But yeah, you're too short.
Yeah.
So right click on your unit and go.
Infantry hit.
What you need to do? No, let me see here, real quick. Eliminate 1 squad of platoon. Create 2 matching. Eliminate 1 squad. Right click on them.
Eliminate 1 squad of platoon. Create 2 dubris. Right.
There you go. And what happened to your hit marker?
I've got it here. It's bloody vassal.
It's there. It's just underneath.
Yeah, there we go. Right.
There you go. That's what it looks like after that. Tony, you want to fire anything else at it? Oh, and that is 1 victory point for Tony.
Oh, is it?
God, yeah, because, yep.
I believe it is. 1 per infantry. So that's 1 point for Tony.
This is very different, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my.
Does it go that way, or it goes this way, right?
Sorry, yeah, it does. Just check and see if you're paying attention.
What are you doing?
Messing around.
Oh, the VP thing, right? Okay.
Yeah, camp. No. I got 1 victory point. I took out a squad already.
I think you got it the wrong way round. I think it goes the other way. Oh no, all right then.
All right. So, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's. The only issue with firing this one is I might possibly just because that'll if I miss it gets deactivated. Correct.
Or if you roll your rate of fire or less,
Okay, which is 4.
Yeah.
If any of the die rolls a 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
if one of the 2 die rolls is a 4 or less,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
You have a lot of guys still that can move on you.
Yeah, I'm going to hold off because Ruff can't
All
move
right.
any farther than that. So,
All right, Ruff, you can flip those 2 over and then go on to your next. Or I'll do it for you. You move on to your next.
Thank you. Right.
yes, all paybacks for all the Panzers I lost last time.
Cam, don't stop it. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I am
Right,
at a
Ruff.
slight disadvantage. I am at a slight disadvantage because I'm the newbie at this, which I don't mind at all. Because
Oh, I've just rolled really well, Ruff. Don't even go there.
That's just how it goes. Because I think Gareth's got his eye on this one for PunchCon. So
Yep,
we've got to.
Right,
we'll
you
be
want to
good
do
by the
some
time we
moving?
get done with this, Ruff.
Huh?
We'll be good because it'll probably be around May when we're done. So you should be really fresh at that point.
Right. Let's have a look. What we're going to do now. So what have we got here? Well, it doesn't matter, does it? 2.
Oh, I mean, listen. You could. This is something you could do, right? I mean, he's got guys sitting right here that can
Yeah.
look down this valley.
Yeah.
You could split that guy, deploy him into squads, and send like one here, here, here,
Oh,
another one here.
can I do that now? Yeah.
Before you move, you may deploy.
Right. Okay. So.
Give them lots of things to shoot at. Maybe
Yeah, that's right.
rate of fire.
So how do we do that?
Click on it.
Got it. Yep, got it. And I have to. Oh, sorry. I have to activate those.
Yeah, spread them out. Double click and do them one at a time. They've already been activated.
So I had to activate them. So what have we got? We've got 6 movement points. We've got. So that's.
You definitely want to go one at a time. Yep. So there you go.
That's a half. That's a half that is on the road.
Nope, I'm good.
Well, that is not a half. You moved off the road onto here. That's 1.
I moved from the road on the road.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a half.
Come on, I've got enough trouble as it is without you.
Yeah.
About Mike. So that's half.
Shooting, Tony?
I'm good.
No,
go ahead. Go
no,
ahead.
Right. Do I have to finish the move of one squad first?
Yes. Yes.
Right. Because of this op fire nonsense.
Yep.
We're gonna go. What's he got there? He's got 16. We're gonna move 1. That's 1.5.
Okay, so hold on.
Yeah,
So
no.
let's. So this is a 3. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll be rolling D8s, correct?
Correct.
Which one are you firing with?
Only thing that can see you. That's the only unit that can see any of those down in that.
Can sightings can't fire, can they? Unless they've been turned over.
Right. If he's got a hidden unit.
We're not sure if anything's there. That's what that is. That's incomplete.
Right. Because there is this one over here, Tony, that you can see. You can see with this guy, right? Get the right angle, you can see down in here.
Yep.
Because he's higher up and firing over the bocage.
Yeah, that's a veteran. He's got a 3.
Which is the correct way to say it.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fire with this one right here. So since it's range of 5, which is almost double, but not quite.
So it's only going up one. You're going down 1 die.
Yep, so I'll be rolling D8s instead.
Right. Okay.
Ah, crap. That's a 12, but that guy's done. Shoot. I know that's what you were trying to get me to do.
Ah, yes, because you threw a 4. Gotcha.
Yep. So you're a 12. You're a 12 and 16.
Okay. Oops. I meant to put that as 28. Sorry.
All right, Ruff. You got to beat a 28.
And I'm
a 10
on 10s. That's a 10 and a 20.
Unfortunately, you need 28. Go ahead and give him a hit.
Oh, this this ain't going. I'm starting to hate this game. Right.
Well, you did exactly what you.
I'm only joking. Where's the bloody? Oh, apply hit marker. There we go. What's he got? Oh,
continue moving. Tony, put a spent on your guy.
Is he spent or is he activated? I guess that's.
He's not activated. You don't ever activate them. You
okay.
Put a spent
marker.
There
so
you go.
What that says is he can't up fire again in this turn.
That is correct.
Right, gotcha.
During this whole activation, he cannot use him anymore. So these guys are all kind of running around free.
So where do we go? That's one. How much I have to pay to get into the building, don't I? That's 2. Yeah. So 1.5. 2.5.
Now, if you end up, well, you can't do it because of the spent, but shaken. But like if you have 3 squads in the same hex and you activate them, you can muster them into a platoon again.
Yeah, and get rid of the.
No, you can't do it if any of them have a marker on them.
Oh, right. So it's going to be 3 good order squads that you can muster back into a platoon, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's 1.5, 2.
You're at 2.5. You're at 2.5 right now.
No, he's at 1.5 right now.
1.5.
You went 1.5.
Yeah, half to move there, half to move there, 1 to move there. That's 1.5. Let's move into the building. So that's 3.5. Or do I need to do that? Hold on. So that's one. I will move into the building there. So that's 2.5, and we'll move out here.
If you're done, flip over.
Huh? Oh, when I've done, flip it over. 3.5.
I mean, you didn't need to go into the building. It's okay. You're fine.
It's okay. I mean, yeah, I could have gone round the outside here, couldn't I?
If you're done, flip them. If not, keep moving.
I'm gonna. So let's say it's a half, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. Now to go up here.
Up a hill is +1.
+1.
Yep.
So that'd be. That's 5.5. Right. Okay.
And
then.
Hold on. He can shoot at you there if he wants. So don't deactivate him yet.
Oh, sorry. What?
Do not deactivate him yet. He could fire at you there. He's got side markers here that could be, units. This guy over here is in range. This guy can't see you.
So the sighting units, if they've got stuff under them, could fire. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then they have to reveal themselves. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, I think I'm going to use this guy. This guy is going to fire.
Okay.
So that's D4s or D8s. Sorry.
D8.
Oh, dang it. Okay, he's spent, but so that's 9 plus 16 is 25.
25. So Rough, you are a. That didn't cross. Did it touch the?
Nope. It just barely. That's why.
And just remember, guys, a 1 is always a hindrance. If you roll a 1, it's a miss no matter what.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, a 1 on any of the dice. Gotcha. Yep.
So you threw what?
I threw 25 total.
25. So I've got to go some again. Bloody
Jester, because Jester's in. Hey, Jester. He's asking what's the VP points. Ruff has to take the controls, and I have to kill Ruff.
He's doing a good job. Is it D10s? Is that right?
Yep, D10s. Yep.
So come on.
13 and 10 is 23. You're too short. He's dead.
Oh, jeez.
That's another victory point for Tony.
Get lost.
And you can right click on him and send him to the dead pile.
Where does it say that? Deactivate. No, eliminate squad. Right, there we go. Bang. Flipping it.
That marker was, I don't know. I may have, that one's probably not too bad. But yeah.
I'd be worried about these guys, Tony, because now, I mean, you got.
I still got this guy. Yeah, I still got that guy right there.
Yeah, that would worry me, but we'll see.
Yep. All right, Ruff. Start going for it.
Is it worth taking the command thing with me?
Yes, the command. Oh, you can pick them up, drop them off, or keep them with you. I never leave commands sitting by themselves if I can help it.
So let's move this one. So we're going to go 1.5. And then we're going
to stop.
That's one, right? Okay. You've got the bloodlust, Tony. You've got the bloodlust. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm realizing I probably should have I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I probably should have deployed one more squad, but that's okay. It is what it is. We're gonna do this one. So since I'm against this, it's not a hindrance. So,
but it's don't you get I don't get anything, no?
Nope, because I'm adjacent to it.
Oh, she's just firing through it, sort of thing. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
16 with 2 D10s.
There you go. 12.
12. So 28. That is 28. Yep. Rough.
2 D10s. Come on. I've been really crud.
You know,
no, Jesus.
I want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Moving in the open. Does that hurt you at all?
It doesn't need to. I've only thrown 16.
Open ground versus stationary. Nope. I don't see anything. I see a cover as a -1, but that
-1. But that's got a little asterisk. Versus stationary unit versus activated for a move or assault. -1 can be negated. Oh yeah. So moving in the open is a -1 to your defense.
Well, yeah, I've thrown 6.
Yeah, that didn't help them.
It doesn't make a lot of difference.
It hasn't affected the game at all.
Yep. Well, it has. I've got hit again. Where are we?
Yes, you do.
Bang. What we got this time?
Broken.
Oh, that one's not there. You can't. So he's done. Don't flip him yet. Anybody else want to fire at him, Tony? Before he flips him?
No. Nope.
Okay. You can flip him over. And that broken unit is telling you that you may not fire and you may not move. And you need a 12 to rally him.
Yeah, chances of that happening isn't great, is it?
Well, it's a little bit better than...
Why can't I put it on top? There we go. Right. There we are. Right.
Yeah, there is smoke for Germans, but it's a card. It's an asset card, if I remember right.
Yep. Now, some Americans have smoke. Do any of yours have a little S on them, Tony?
I am not aware that they do. I don't think so.
I think engineers have smoke, where you could drop an asset and they can put smoke in their hex.
Yeah, no, none of mine have that. None of mine have that.
Or adjacent. All right, Ruff. What else you moving?
You got a lot more to go.
Yeah, I know. Just it's a bit. Let's have a think. Can I play a card?
If it's a reaction. If it's a reaction card, you can.
Oh, only order I can't. No.
Nope. You have to. That's what you have to use the command display for.
Oh yes.
You have to finish all of this, and then you can.
And then maybe do it next time. Right. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, all these guys up on top basically have a free ride. Just move them.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure that. So what are they as? They don't tell me what they are as squads, do they?
For what?
For anything. For the MG34s.
Oh, get your I mean, you can deploy them and then look at them and then put them back into a squad if you want.
Yeah, it's only going to be about 9, isn't it?
You know, you have two MG42s in the same spot. You only activated one of them.
Oh, yeah, sorry. One.
Nothing can hit
Two.
you. Keep going. Oh, something can now. No, he spent.
Give me a second here. He spent, but could I see something from, like, let's say right here?
Nope.
Or do I have to wait for him to get above the line?
I think I'm hidden there, aren't I?
Yeah, plateau effect. You can't see.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, I don't. Never mind then. I have nothing to fire.
He's finished.
Oh, I think we forgot the up down. Firing up and firing down a hill is also a plus something on your thing. I'll look that up.
+2 firepower when firing downhill, -2 when firing uphill.
Yep. So don't forget that, because that applies here.
I can't go into that space, can I? Because I didn't use the right.
And that's for cover too. So
yeah. Now let's leave him there. Let's move up rather than rushing into
Your gun can go one. I mean, your gun can go here.
Yeah, that's got a movement of 1.
And then you next turn, right? Next time you get him there, and then he can fire into there.
Yeah, let's do that. So that is all that one can do.
Remember, try to keep your command within 3 of all your guys when you're done moving.
Yeah. So let's move some of these.
Jester, he's got to get to see me first before he can start softening me up. That's the biggest issue with that.
That's a half. That's 1.5. 2.5.
I'll give you a little bit of strategy. Not saying you should do it or not. But if you stop here, then you take next time you take an advance, you advance up into here for nothing. He can't shoot at you, right? Then you're at the safe and in cover. There are ways that you can manipulate your orders to try to keep yourself safe.
So yes, I could advance with that one as well, couldn't I? To move up here.
You could. I don't know why you would, because you're shooting right into the guy in front of you.
Yeah. I'm just saying I could do that. Yeah, that's what it means. Yeah, you can move without getting fired upon.
Yeah. An assault only costs you 5, so you'd still have a couple left.
Let's deactivate that one. He's happy there. We're going to move. What we got here? How much is it to go through? What are they? Fields 1.5.
Bocage is pretty nasty.
Yeah,
oh no,
1.
it's +2 for leg units.
It's only 1.5, 2.5, 3.5.
4.5. 5. No, you can't get into there. It's too much to go over.
4.5, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't. So that's that done. And this one, we're going to move. What we're going to do with him? Half. 1.5. 2.5. 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
3, 6.
1.
1.5. Dagnammit, 2.5.
Whoa.
Oh, stop right there.
I'm going to.
Oh. Wow.
Leroy Jenkins strikes again.
MG34 in the lead. That's an interesting way to use your machine guns.
Hold on, was that right? Because I'm moving up. Yeah, I did have enough, didn't I?
Okay, so this guy is going to fire right here.
Go on then.
So he's a 15
That's it.
at a
15.
6 range. Oh, does he get to go up because he's close, or is that?
I'm sorry, what?
Or is it only?
No,
so
you're throwing 10.
Okay, throwing 10. So,
but if it's less than the range, you don't go up a die. No.
Okay.
They're bonuses, aren't they? You get, yeah.
So I ended up with 25 there, rough.
And you're spent.
No. That's got a got a 1.
Yeah, you're a machine gun. Yeah, you're a little 30. You're that 30 millimeter.
So here we go.
So I'm not spent. So.
Oh,
you're an 11.
That's 13 plus 11 is 26.
24.
24, sorry. Who does maths? Maths is hard. Oh, beat me by 1.
No, I beat you by 1. What's the hit marker going to be?
Shaken, not stirred.
Anybody else firing, Tony?
No, nobody else is firing. Oh, I do have to show this. Hold on, I do have to show this because you're adjacent to it.
Yep.
So how many did I use?
All of them. I think you only have 5 with that guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've used them up because yeah.
1.5. 2.
Cam
3,
says
4.
payback's a B, rough.
You have
I know. Thanks. But again, this is my trial playthrough to see how it works. We're not, I know I'm getting annihilated, but I want to get this in my head how this works.
You take this hex here, and all of a sudden you're in the lead.
Which hex?
Right in front of you.
Oh, the one in the middle, right? The middle diddly, yeah.
Now I'll get you 6 points right there.
So I've got this guy to move. So
unactive. If you're done, are you done with your MG34? He has 1 movement point left.
I can't do anything really.
Well, you could go back. You could go this way, maybe get a little bit of cover.
Yeah, I want to shoot at him though. All right, you mean from the others? All right, we'll use up the last. No, okay. I hear what you're saying. No, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay, I'm not telling you to do it.
No, that's great. No, I need all the help I can get. So
flip it.
Oh yeah. Right, this guy here.
He has 1 unit still not spent.
Yep.
Plus the veteran back here is not spent.
Which one?
He's talking to me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that one and that one can fire. I'm going to have to move them out though. So let's 2. Anything?
It's not worth it. Go ahead.
4.
No, you're fine. I keep losing him on 8s, so Go ahead.
Shall I find out what this is? What you got here? You've got, what is it? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could fire at that, couldn't you? That's spent. That's a 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, I've got to be lucky sometime. Bang.
Okay, well, I'm going to end up firing you from 2 places, but I've got another wire there for you.
Right.
So first one I am going to definitely go ahead is fire from this guy here.
Yep.
So that is, it's range 6, so it's 10s, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a line of sight just to be safe.
Oh, you're
Okay.
I think you're okay, aren't you? Yeah,
Yep, no problem. I always like to do it just to show it
Nope.
off.
That's good. That's cool.
Okay, so 2d10s. Oh, 13 plus 15 is a 28.
Oh, Jesus.
You have 10.
9 because he's moving in the open.
I was going to say, yep. So you're 9 plus.
No,
8.
that won't do it.
17. No good. Right.
So take a hit there.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the debris.
Pin, you cannot move anymore. So,
Oh, he couldn't
Tony,
move
you want-
anyways. Oh, I guess you did have 1. So here we go.
Yeah.
So this guy is also.
Oh, you're going to do that, are you? Right, go on then.
Yep. I'm just going to make sure. Yep, we're good. 2d10. 1, 2, 3. I was waiting for you to go in there. Oh, he gets spent though. Dang it.
Yep, he
So he's
does get
spent,
spent.
but it's 24 plus 16.
20, 30,
30.
which I.
You need to roll 2 10s.
Yep.
What's the chances of that?
Do
Take
it.
that
You never
back.
know.
Oh, no,
No,
it's
you're
9,
in.
isn't it? No, that's 9 because I'm in the open.
That's right.
Oh,
So,
yep.
So I
you're
can't do
right.
it.
Can't do it. You're
Yep.
in the open. Yep.
I am learning this slowly but surely.
Okay,
that
so you
goes
got to
right
take
back.
another hit. All right. Another
Mhm.
VP for Mr. Tony.
running in
That's
the
not
open is deadly business.
I know, yeah. And I'm learning. This is, again, just me
Yep.
mucking about so I can get the rules in my
Right.
head.
Well, one good thing, Ruff, is these MG42s don't have to worry about these 2 guys. They don't have to worry
That
about
is
these
true.
2 guys. They're
No,
both
because
spent.
they're spent. And who knows what my next order might be.
All right. Keep moving, Ruff.
I think that might be it because I'm. Oh, these down the bottom. I forgot all
Yep.
about these. Sorry.
How about the 2 MG42s? Do you want them to move?
No. Do I undo them then?
Well, you don't.
Well, I could move them, couldn't I? Because they're spent, aren't they? I didn't want to move them because of these guys spent.
Yeah, they're spent though.
Spent.
Yeah, exactly.
So 1, 2. Yeah, I don't want to fire through.
Machine gun can't.
That
Now, the
machine
only
gun
thing that,
can.
yeah, the machine gun could definitely shoot over this. Its hitter is a 5, which is not great, but it definitely can shoot.
Gareth says move them.
What? He would, wouldn't he? Where to here?
It depends on where you want to put them. If you
I mean,
want to move them down to like this area, you could always move them down. I think Mike was kind of pointing out that way.
Yeah. Well,
mean,
I
the
wanted to
eight-
go after. See, I wanted to go after these. I suppose I still can.
Well, you could shoot.
That-
You could. Okay, these are MG42. These are MG42s. You don't want to get close with these. Your range is your friend. You're here and here. You can lay fire here, into here.
So 1.
You can fire down into here.
Okay, whoa. Go back, Mr. Ruff.
Oh, keep forgetting you've got people thingy. So here we go. 1.
There we go.
Hold on. There's 2. You move 2 at a time.
Oh, yeah, one at a time, Ruff.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. There we go.
Okay, so this guy is going to go after this guy. It's 5, so it is going to be 10s, but if I do a 5, it's just a miss, correct? Or a 1.
Yep. or one is a spent.
Well,
4,
it's going to be a miss because I got a 4. So,
but you're not spent.
but I'm not spent. Yes. Okay, Ruff, you can continue moving that one.
No.
No, I'm good at that.
1,
I don't think
2,
I think it's going over 2 of the hedgerows, so I think that blocks it.
3.
No, it doesn't. No, this would be a hindrance 5. This would give him 4 cover. It'd make him into a 15.
Oh. I guess it'd be the same this way too. Yeah, we'll shoot.
What with?
Back up. Run.
Oh, no. I got spent, so he can stay there.
That one?
No.
His machine gun shot at you again. And
oh, is it spent? Oh dear, how sad. Never mind.
Yeah.
So now you can do all the movement you want.
I forgot what I'm doing now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, keep it there, I think, because if I move here, I get the hindrance, don't I?
Well, yeah, but
firing
remember,
through that.
I'm gonna give you one more warning on this. Be careful with your command radius.
1, 2, 3. Right, okay.
Right, like this guy out here, I didn't say anything, but that guy's out of command now.
1, 2. Yes, right.
So that's something to think about, right?
Yep. No, that's fair enough. No,
you
that's
can
fair enough.
Still activate the guy. It just costs you 2.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Command radius and the initiative. It's a lot going on.
It's a bit to think about. So we'll keep him there, and then are you going to move this one? I need them both down there. They'll do the same. 1. Anything?
No, you're good. You can move to that
2,
one. No problem.
3. And then we've got the stuff down here. We've got a movement of 12. So we go 1, half. We've got a free turn.
Yep.
This is out of line of sight, isn't it, from that?
Yes.
Because it's going through 2 buildings, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But this one is okay.
He can see you.
Are you firing?
No, go ahead.
Tony, you can fire at him.
I know I can.
I know I can. Because he has a soft target of 15.
Yep, I know. Oh, okay. So the bottom parts, the tops, the armor, the bottoms, yep, I gotcha.
Right. So you be firing at him.
The top one is on the right-hand side you're looking about, yeah?
Yes, the 10 is a hard target, armor target.
Yep.
And the bottom one's the soft if I were to use.
So that's my 15 against the soft target, you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If the fire's coming from the front, which is here and here, if it's coming from anywhere like here, it's a side shot, and now it's a 12 instead of a 15, the smaller number.
Yeah. I've got a 5 front on anyway. Right. I'm not going to do anything with him.
Yeah, that was an open top.
Is it an open top thingy?
All right, you done there?
No, yeah. I'm just going to think about these. What's the hinder? Hinder means what? You have to be away from it, and it's the person firing or the person defending.
No, a hindrance is if you're firing through that type of terrain, then if you roll that hindrance number or lower, it's a miss.
Right, gotcha.
We're not into it. So in other words, right? Like I'll show you right now. If you were to fire from here to here, there would be no hindrance. It
Yeah,
would just be the cover. If you fired from here to here,
through it.
That's the hindrance.
One, two. Wow, sorry, time takes so long. It's just that this is one.
Now, for hindrances, do you add the number of like hexes it goes through, or the number?
There's the
So
worst hindrance.
It's just the worst
Just the
hindrance.
worst.
Okay.
Which would be, well, for you, I don't think it's anything. Maybe this.
Yeah. So that would be a hindrance of 3.
Maybe. I mean, did you put
I haven't done a line of sight. I'm just curious. Because it kind of makes a. Yeah, it does hit it. So yeah, it would be a hindrance of 3.
That would be a hindrance. Yeah, that's 1.
Well, it's a hindrance. I can still
yes,
do it.
You can still do it.
But I'm going to do it at this spot anyways. So
Yeah.
It didn't matter. So 10. So the 3 you take, does he add the 3? Is that what it is to his?
No.
How does the hindrance work again?
If you throw a 3, you've missed.
Oh,
3
that's
or-
right. Okay.
Or
less.
you miss.
Okay.
Instead of the inherent 1 that's always present.
Okay. So this one right here, going to fire on here. It'll be D10s.
Yep.
And I miss.
Right.
And I am spent.
Yep.
That's what I was hoping.
You went 1, 2.5. You're at 2.5.
Yeah. Shall I see what this is?
It's not going to hurt you. It's not I mean, it could be a hidden unit, but all right, flip it, Tony.
That's 4.5.
False sighting, but I'm going to go ahead and
so I'm going to take this
fire
false
at
sighting
you.
unit.
Yep. I'm going to fire at you with my 50 cal. Woo-hoo.
Bloody hell.
So that is an 18.
Oh, Lord.
Throw a 3 or less.
Oh, my goodness. At least it's not spent.
Woo.
At least it's not spent. Oh, and for some reason, I accidentally hid that. There we go. I was like, what the heck? Okay. Well, at least it's not spent. At least I didn't hit it once on that. All right, Ruff. So I think that's it for him.
No, I think he's. Oh, has he got enough? What have we got? 1/2, 2.5, 4.5. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yep. Because it's a full 2 into there.
It's 2 to get into the woods. Yeah. So that's that. We're going to move. I can't move into his space, but is there any point in moving up for firing, or if I move up to this one, he can't fire at me because he's spent. Is there any point? Any advantage?
If you want to go into close combat, if you want to melee him, you got to be adjacent to do an advance move.
Yeah.
You just want to shoot him. He just needs to be in range. PACs. I think you go up a die if you're adjacent.
For a fire order.
Adjacent, you get to go up a die. So you go
For a
to
fire
12.
For a fire order, yeah.
Yeah, if you're adjacent. If you
If I
fire
go
at
adjacent,
him,
if I'm adjacent and I fire at him, I go up a die, yeah.
That is correct. Yes.
So we'll move him here then. Right.
Okay, I'm going to fire at you.
He's still not spent, is he? Go on then.
Nope. But let's see here.
Got hindrance of 3.
Yep. 15 plus 18 is 30, 31? 31. 15. No, 33.
I can't beat it.
And he's an 11. Can't beat it.
Well, that's a bugger, isn't it?
Oh, that's it. He's pinned.
Oh,
cannot move it.
Oh, no. Oh.
Well, you couldn't have moved into his hex anyway. I mean,
no, I was hoping to get the die up one die there just to.
Yeah.
Never mind. So he's done.
Yep, got one last guy to go.
Flip him.
So we need to get him. Oh, what are we? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, bloody 50 cal. But I'm going to have to move him. Oh, do I have no? Because
hey, the 50 cal missed this guy,
here,
and he was closer. So,
oh, that's a tough call. Keep everybody in command. You got to move.
He's got to move. He's got to move here, isn't he? So,
expose yourself to 50 cal. Whoa.
50 cal with a 1 rate of fire.
Oh yeah, that thing's nasty. Those guns were.
Right. No, I think I'll leave him there. I'm not gonna.
All right, flip him, and that's it. That order is done.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call it. We're at 2
Bloody
hours.
hell! We took 2 hours for one order. Crikey.
Well, you moved everybody in. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We had an hour plus of.
Yeah, it was a good hour teach. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Blimey.
It'll start going faster.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't too sluggish for peeps, you know.
No, once I started shooting, everybody was happy.
Yeah.
I was particularly happy too.
Yeah. Yeah. So 3 victory points. We've got guys on the hook that could take some more.
Ah, dear, oh dear. Yeah, okay. It's not Yahtzee though, is it?
No, and honestly, once you've done it a few times, I mean, we started firing and it was a lot easier once we started getting into that and like, okay, here's this, boom, boom, it goes through. It's like all games. Once you play it enough, it was like Panzer. We started flying through the turns towards the end there.
Remember, this is completely new to me. I've not read all the rules. It was down to Mike and Tony to teach me. So it's a bit of a slog, but hopefully it will get better next time. Flipping heck. Yes.
All but rough, we're happy.
Well, you know what? There's always the next scenario. So this one, I don't think I'm going to, you never
know.
Well.
All you got to do is take those
hexes.
units.
I know, yeah. But I'm quite happy to get 7 Shades of Dubry knocked out of me so I can learn the game. But next time, it might be a bit better.
Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna get going here. I've got kids with friends coming over today, so it's gonna be pretty crazy here pretty soon, and I got to go get some pizza. So,
well, if remember what I said about tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll double check with Karen. I think at least I could do an hour and a half or something like that. I might have to cut out a little early, but we'll see. I think I might be okay. But let me check with Karen real quick, and I'll let you know. Will do.
Anyway, everybody, thank you. We had
thank you. Yep,
you watching.
Yeah. Yep, well, I've been very happy. It was all good. So next time we play, hopefully, probably next Friday, I'm assuming, as long as nothing weird comes up, we'll just have some fun. We'll hit right into it and then get going. And Ruffy will give you a chance to read through the rules or that example of play a little bit more, and then you'll just come back and beat me.
No, not with those die rolls. Not with that 50 cal. No.
All right. Well, I haven't even shown you some of my fun stuff yet. So.
Jeez.
I want to see what happens to that wasps when he moves one more hex. That's all I'm going to say.
That's it.
All right. With that, I want to thank everybody for coming on. Hey,
Yeah,
if
thanks,
anything,
everyone.
please like and subscribe and give me the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I am 30 away from 2,000, and at 2,000, I am going to give some stuff away. So
yeah, I'm
brand new
100
games,
away,
not even
100
crappy
away,
games. Although I don't know, there's one crappy game about some subs and stuff like that I'm going to give away.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some
What's it called?
designer
Cat
would.
Pack
I
or
don't
something?
know.
Cat Pack, something like that. Is it?
Yeah, something like chicken pack or something like that.
Yeah, mouse pack. I know it's an animal.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Yep. All right.
Oh,
everybody,
by the way,
thanks a lot.
tomorrow, just saying, tomorrow War Room, we've got David Heath on from Lock and Load. So charge your glasses. Poor old Ruff is probably going to get a bit sniffy.
And you guys, I think, have some big announcements that you're going to be making.
Are we?
I got an email from Jester today. I think
Oh,
you did
glad he
too.
sent you an email, not me. What about the guests?
Sure. I think he said
Yeah,
he sent you something.
No, about the guests. Yeah, about who's coming on the show.
Correct.
Yeah, we've got some big guests coming on. We've got David Heath. I'll tell you now because then you can book the time off because there's some great people coming on the next couple of weeks as well. Tomorrow we've got David Heath. The following week on my channel or the War Room, we've got Mark Herman, the man. And then the following week, back on ID Jester's channel, we've got the man who bloody owns the company, who 99% of my games I own. We've got Gene Billingsley on. The man, the G of GMT on. All right.
I got to get going. I'm getting texts, so I will see everybody later. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us. See you guys next time.
And hopefully see you a lot tomorrow.
Bye.